So I just turned 40 and really celebrated my birthday because I feel really thankful about where I am in my life with my career and my family. And I actually posted about it on my social media that I was turning 40, and I got all these comments like, oh my God, I can't believe you're 40, or they thought that I was in my 20s, which I don't know how that makes sense because I am a plastic surgeon and it takes a super long time. So I never understand when people think I'm in my 20s. But anyways, I think it did make me take a pause and reflect on, my age, because I never thought about my age until I turned 40. And I think even when I mentioned it to my daughter, she told me, Mommy, that's a really big number, which kind of was a little bit scary to me. But people ask me all the time, like, what is your secret? How do you stay looking so young? And I think that I've always just been very, very consistent when it came to my skincare. I remember when I was little, like seeing my mom sort of the way that I think my daughter sees me every day, cleaning my skin at night, putting a lot of different moisturizers on, always using sunscreen and staying out of the sun. And I think that's sort of one of the reasons why I developed my skincare line, MDGLAM, because I think having a consistent skincare regimen and just being very, very consistent, it's so important when it comes to staying young, and I cannot stress this enough. I've gotten some messages from people that I've gone to high school from who've told me, wow, we're almost turning 40 and I'm starting to see some lines. What can I do? I don't want to do anything extreme like Botox, but maybe starting to use a moisturizer. And I'm thinking, oh my God, you're almost 40 and you haven't used a moisturizer? It's like almost panic mode. But, I think it is really, really important to start using moisturizers, cleansers, being consistent at an early age. But if you are starting later in life, in your 40s, it's even more important. It's definitely not too late, but it is even more important if you want to prevent, the aging process even more. So, there are other more extreme things that you can do that I do pretty much a lot, which is Botox. I do Botox, every few months or whenever I happen to see a wrinkle because, I just can't survive if I have like a little wrinkle here or there. But I think that other things everyone can do that's, that will help the way that they look, that's also good for your body, is eating well, eating super clean and healthy, making sure you exercise consistently, and drinking a lot of water. I think that those elements and things that you put inside your body always reflect upon the outside. And then finally, it's sort of all about your attitude. I don't feel old. I don't even know what feeling old means. I pretty much feel the same as I have for the last, 20 years. I think that being happy and doing things that you're passionate about in life reflects upon your whole soul and just gives you an overall youthful energy. So I think beauty and youthfulness sort of comes from the inside out, and all those elements are really important to staying and looking young.